Welcome back to another one of Alex Bailey's unboxing videos. Today's a very special one. Ryu from Street Fighter V. This is from PCS Collectibles and distributed by Sideshow, my friends over at Sideshow Collectibles, and been really excited for this one. Now, it's giant, as you can tell. This is probably going to be my first big unboxing video, and first, a little bit of backstory of Ryu itself, but inside the box is not what you see on the outside of the box. This is an exclusive version of it. They actually had three versions of the Ryu. They had Evil Ryu from Street Fighter V, regular Ryu, as you see on the box, and then you can see in very small print down there, it says Battle Ryu. So it's the one with the beard, hence my really crappy beard I have right now after a couple of days. Ryu, you know, he's been a mainstay in Street Fighter since the very beginning. It was only him and Ken, whether you played player one, you were Ryu, player two is Ken. And throwing a fireball was near impossible in the original Street Fighter, and it didn't always come out. You could mash it out and sometimes get it. Same with the Dragon Punch and the Tatsu and Hurricane Kick, as we like to call it over here. And back then, nobody really appreciated Street Fighter 1 for what it was. It had those huge buttons on the very original arcade cab, but when Street Fighter 2 came out, one of the first fighting games I ever got to play, thanks to my older brothers, it changed everything. And the amount of satisfaction that I got out of throwing fireballs was, you know, amazing. When you first did it, it took a little while to play. And back then there was only arcades, so you had to learn on an arcade stick. And now our new generation of fighting game players are all playing on pads, which is incredible because I used to be able to do it in like Third Strike, Mortal Kombat, couple games. But when it comes to hardcore Street Fighter, I'm a fight stick player since day one. So it's been very hard to kind of switch over to pad as a lot of the major pros these days do it. But Ryu was special. Back then, he was my main character. I actually used to use a lot of Blanca in Street Fighter 2 as well. And then Street Fighter 3 actually switched over to Ken. He was way more top tier, along with Chun-Li and Yoon. But when Street Fighter 4 came out and it reinvigorated the whole entire FGC community, I was running events, you know, at smaller places and stuff until, as you know, today, CEO. But it was exciting, man. Ryu, playing with him was just so rewarding, so much fun. I remember when Street Fighter 4 first came out over in Japan before it came here to arcades, watching Daigo videos all day long with FADC and, you know, Ultra combos and all that. It was just, it made me fall in love again with this series all over again. And then Street Fighter 5 came out, and that ended up going a different story, but Arcade Edition and, you know, Champion Edition now is, it's come a long way. So it's doing very well. Unfortunately, with COVID, we're not able to host tournaments for this. And, you know, over the years, Street Fighter has been one of the biggest tournaments at every single CEO event. But I'm actually excited about this. And as you can see, I already have a bunch of Ryu statues here and there. So, but this will probably be my biggest and best one yet. And from Sideshow, I believe it's $550. You can pick up this or the other two versions. They only made about 150 total between the three. So get on that quick. But side story, as you can see, the Hadouken, one of the most important moves in fighting game history and video game history, I think. Remember getting this plushie from PlayStation Experience when Capcom Pro Tour was there in the like 2015-16. And I ended up befriending someone I won't name who's no longer at Capcom, but moved over to Sony. And at one point, he was like, hey, if you have, you know, I was sending CEO championship belts over to the companies I had worked with. So if you have an extra one of those, I'll give you something. I'm like, okay, what is it? So he gave me the prototype Hadouken Fireball, which is twice the size, and you can't get this size anywhere online. But I have one of the prototypes here. So do I sleep with anything? No, it just stays in the office. But little tidbit about the fireballs and stuff. But yeah, so Ryu, let's get to opening. Enjoy the unboxing. So the cool thing about these statues is when you take everything out of the box, majority of them are very easy to put together, but this looks awesome. Looks about like 7 pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, plus the base from his stage, infamous stage on the bridge. And gonna put this together, but this is the most fun part, you know, of putting the statues together and then seeing the end result. But just want to show you all the different pieces. Let's put the rest of this together. And there you have it. This one was a little hard to put in the base. There's two pieces that went into the stand, and had to do a bit of wiggling until I finally got it. But this thing is beautiful, and then obviously the fireball effect going all the way around. But very good detail. I'll do some close-ups for you as well so you can see up close at the end of this video. But love it. This is beautiful. Again, there's three different kinds of this. I went with the Battle Ryu version because I don't have anything like that except, yeah, no, I don't. Just this is the only one with the beard now. So, but kudos to PCS, another awesome Street Fighter statue. It's amazing how many statues and how big of a IP Street Fighter is to, it's probably the biggest fighting game in terms of statues. I'd love to see more Mortal Kombat, Tekken stuff. I do have a Shao Kahn back here. I've got a beautiful King up here and stuff, but would be nice to see more from other IPs. But as for Ryu statue, definitely one of my favorites. I do wish the blue lit up. That would be cool, the fireball waves and stuff, but love it. So very great attention to detail. Hope you enjoyed this video. One more snap in. No, that's right. Yep, I think. Hold on. Hold on. So many moving pieces sometimes. But yeah, you got to be very fragile with this stuff. But that's it for my unboxing video. I have some more stuff coming out in the coming weeks, so I hope you enjoy. Not hesitate.